All right, guys, it's a hot one today. The temperature doesn't say it's hot, but boy, does it ever feel hot. We had some good storms and a lot of rain, so it's very humid. It was 99% humidity yesterday, and I've started on my yard. So what do we got here? A couple of crepe myrtles that were existing. I've been not doing a lot because I've had a lot of delays, HOA approval on things like a new fence, that sort of thing, but we're finally moving along. Still unpacking the house, but so this is the first area I decided to get done. There's a lot of rooftops from sheds and things and stuff in this corner. Not necessarily probably my least favorite spot to look out in the backyard because, you know, it's much nicer over this way. But this is what I've done. So I should have a picture. I'll throw it up. So there was this pergola or arbor, that's what we call it, arbor, you know, like an archway that went through here. Here's the remaining piece of the fence. It was, I think, to keep the previous owner's dogs away from the dogs on the other side of the fence. There were big holes in the fence and, you know, fence fighting, and I got two big ones and they got two big ones. I don't think they're aggressive dogs. I think just, you know, dogs will be dogs at the property line. But I have removed most of the fence, removed a lot of the garbage. There were some roses, so got the new fence in and we're ready to start planting. I got it all marked out, so I know where all the underground stuff is. So it's kind of thrown off my planting plan, but still pulling out garbage. That's a bunch of bricks, and this was the area right here where the old fence was. This was the entranceway. Believe it or not, they had it electrified. So this is what I'm doing. So I've just kind of placed things. These three Washingtonia Robusta, I was planning on putting them here all along. The area in front here, we're actually planning on a circular fire pit. So, and we'll be surrounded by palms. We'll be planting this corner quite densely. And let's see what we got. So, one, we got the new fence in, so that's a real big win. We got everything marked, and then now I've gone through and I've just drawn my edging in with the marking spray paint. I usually wear gloves. You will get a little bit on your finger, but it's usually pretty good. And this is just kind of what I'm doing right now to fill things in. A couple of upright elephant ears or alocasias, clearance from Lowe's, just to fill that in. Some of my cannas I've started from just little bulbs, and they're gonna go in here. And there's quite a bit of space back here, but there's a lot of stuff underground. But my plan is I got some mood ring podocarpus, and I also got some Photinia fraseri. So I'm not quite sure, but I want to put something a little bit taller and evergreen because the crepe myrtles, you know, they're deciduous. So they will be kind of at the back. I have room here. I'm thinking, you know, maybe some sunshine ligustrum, something like that, different color, you know, kind of a medium height shrub. Eventually, you know, this will continue on. I'm just kind of doing this for now, and I'll expand the gardens as we go. I am planning on putting palms there. That is a hybrid Butia cross Parajubaeasunca. There's another one over there, so that's where those are gonna go. So they might be, if we get a bad winter, those ones might be a little bit dicey. I don't know. I don't think there's a lot of experience with those. So I would like to bring in some of my smaller sables to this area as my backup plants. They'll take a while to grow, and these will grow fast. You can see my neighbors right there, so it'll kind of all tie in. And then once these go vertical, all you're gonna have is the trunk. So that's why I need to bring in, you know, a medium and a little bit of an upper layer there. And in front, you know, we'll put in some perennials, some small flowering perennials. I have a whole bunch, so I'm thinking I might use some in here. This is a full sun, as in all sun all day. If the sun's up, this is getting sun. So very, very hot spot. The ground is quite wet from the rain, but this is one of my drier areas. It's a little bit elevated, so this is where I'm at. I kind of got a late start because I was buying supplies, and now I'm, you know, planning things out. So this is Saturday afternoon. I'm hoping to have this all done by Sunday. Going to sheet mulch with cardboard, dirt on top, and mulch on top of that. The plants will go in first. The grass will be removed, you know, twice the width of the pot around them, so that they can be basically just slightly planted above the grade, because I will be backfilling. I do have a lot of dirt and I have a lot more in the truck. So once we get these, you know, the kind of the areas cut out where I want the plants go, and they'll be there kind of sitting there ready to go. They'll be mixed into, you know, tapped into that native soil. And then I will put down, I will, you know, cut an edge in here, pull out a, you know, couple inch strip of grass, dispose of that, and then that's where I will be adding the cardboard and then the dirt and the sheet mulch. And I have to show you this guy. He is so green, I just can't even believe it. This is the greenest one I've seen yet. Look at that. Enjoying the new fence. So hopefully they will enjoy the new and improved garden. Look at that guy. Love these guys. Okay, I'm on day 2. Just about done. It is messy. So I've got everything in. All of you can see the cardboard peeking out there. Thick, just cardboard boxes. You know, recently moving helps. So it's a pretty decent sized garden actually. I gotta measure it. I'm gonna figure out the square footage on this, but that's maybe 12 feet back to that corner. So back, let's give you a little bit of a shot here. There's quite a bit of space back here. I know it looks a little odd right now, but there is a lot of utilities running through this area. So I didn't want to dig too much. There was gas and I think electric. So I may just put in, I'm gonna put something in here, but started out small. I mean, the crepe myrtles are here going right over those lines, but I'm sure they went in small. So my plan is to eventually bring in some 6 to 8 foot shrubs just to fill out the spot. Might do pineapple guava. So here we are. I got to trim up the palms. I'm getting to the point where I'm ready for mulch. I got 16 bags. Hopefully that's enough. Pretty windy day. I still got to take that fence or that vine out. I think it's wisteria. But yeah, there you go. Here is the almost complete product. So I got 16 bags of mulch. I'm hoping that's enough. I used 8 bags of compost, and I have a raised bed garden, and I used a lot of that soil. So you know, it's not as thick a layer as I'd want because that's a lot of dirt, but you know, there's about an inch on top of the cardboard, and that should be good. Some grass will show up here and there throughout the summer, and I'll just have to go and pick it out by hand, but usually it takes care of it. So a little sparse right now, but I'm trying to space things out, and I got a lot of plants. I have some other areas closer to the house that I want to use a lot of those flowering perennials in, but I may put some in here later. Okay, so I spread my bags of mulch in less than 10 minutes. So that was 16 bags. 8 of them were 1.5. So what is that? That's 12 plus 24. No, 16. 12 plus 16. So 28. 28 cubic feet. And it looks okay when you look here, but I bought 2 types. I started with that stuff there. That's the Scots. It's a little more red. I don't like it as much. And it's on sale right now, 4 for $10, but it's 1.5 cubic foot. And this dark stuff, which I like a lot better, is 2 cubic foot, 4 for $10. So that's why I kind of spread the red one lightly, just as a base, and then I came in heavy with the dark. So yeah, I mean, I'm gonna go back, and I think I'm going to buy 12 bags. I think that's what I can fit in the back of my truck. with the topper still on. So 12 more bags. I mean, the thing is with mulch, I mean, I didn't have any idea of how much I needed. I just bought it when I was there because, you know, if you overbuy, you can always use it somewhere else. And there's no such thing as too thick of mulch. Normally I would order from a truck, but this is kind of a spur of the moment thing. I thought I can just do it with a bunch of bags since it was on sale when I was there. So running out to Lowe's again to pick up, I mean, I'm gonna pick up 12 just to be safe. And I wouldn't be surprised if I use at least 10 of them, if not all of them. So, but I think it's looking good. Definitely stands out from the grass. It was all grass before, and now we're getting a little bit of contrast. So there you go. Here you go, the final product. It's kind of a nice light this morning, and the crepe myrtles are getting their leaves are filling in. So again, a little bit of shade in the morning here. But this is the final look. I ended up throwing in some more plants because why not? And I'll be honest with you, it's driving me crazy, all of the open space. Purple Tradescantia, also called Purple Heart. We got Sago Palm, Cycas revoluta, the Alocasias. It's a Kufia. I didn't get the tag, so I forgot which one it is. Those are King Humbert Cannas, Washingtonia robustas. And in the back, we'll go around here. Kind of made sure I still have good pathways. Feijoa, Salawiana, as the Kiwis say. This is a pineapple guava. I say Cara Cara, but I've heard people say Cara Cara. Orange, protected, really nice protected spot here. And as the pineapple guavas get bigger, because they do get a reasonable size, I'm hoping they'll provide a little bit more shelter. But there's a lot of buildings and stuff in this corner. There's really no wind, so fingers crossed. It is supposed to be quite a hardy variety of orange. Look at all the space, just so much square feet. And just from the back here, so in the back corner you can see I have left a lot of space against the fence. I'm trying to maintain access to everything this time around. So let's just walk back out. Beautiful morning, not too humid, but 70 when I woke up. So there you go, April 2nd, 2024. And I noticed these Washingtonia seem to have not skipped a beat. They haven't been in too long, but compared to the other two I planted, these ones seem to be much happier. I did do some things different, and it seems to have worked. And I forgot to say, thanks for watching.